that's a start.
Well, I was thinking of going vegan.
I'm a level 5 vegan. I won't eat anything that casts a shadow on it.
No. I started an organic compost pile at home.
Only at home? You mean you don't pocket mulch?
Oh, it's so decomposed.
I'm like, you don't pocket mulch? Oh wait, are you live?
Yeah, I just went live right now. I'll turn it down. I'll turn on the. Woo! Yeah, I'll put down the TV right now. I want to see if everybody's live. It's yo. I gotta change the title, bro. Oh, it's funny. I love you. I love you. Yo, I had to get on early because, dude, Bitcoin just broke out. What were we just waiting for? Look at that. That 4 hour is gonna close bullish in 34 minutes. And we're also gonna close the week bullish in 34 minutes as well. 33 minutes, man. I had to go live a little bit early because I saw this rat just come up randomly. I gotta get my Wi-Fi going because this thing is. We're moving, boys. We're moving. Oh, let me see what else is running. You guys will see my portfolio right now, but I want to see what else is running. Let's go on Coinbase. Sorry, have you guys heard in the back? Oh, there we go. There it is. There's that pop that I was looking for. 54. We're at 54K. Trying to get back. I'm trying to get back to the highs of 84K. Well, actually, I'm trying to get to like 150 on the portfolio. Then I can take some profit out. But this is not a drill, guys. Oh, look at that. That is one of the most beautiful sights that I have ever seen. Look at that. Jesus. Who's barely logging on right now? Look at that. Look at how beautiful that looks, man. I hope it stays up there. That's what I'm hoping for. We need that to stay up there. Like, uh-oh. Let me put up the brightness. Let me get everything ready. You guys can hear me, right? This feels really like my computer feels really it feels really like not that bright for whatever reason. Yo, what up, everybody? Oh, can you guys hear Doggy and Shiva also running? Dude. Can you guys hear the Simpsons in the background? Let's look at everything else right now. Hold up, let me see. Let me look at Doggy and Shiba. Doggy's running. Doggy's pushing too. Doggy's pushing. Well, they're pumping too, man. I swear I didn't even look at the chart for like the last like 2 hours or whatever because I was busy. I was with my wife and my daughter, and I didn't see anything, right? And then I like I was gonna log in to check the charts, and out of nowhere you just see like change. It's I mean you're still kind of in range for Shiba and for Doggy, right? But I don't think it's broken out yet. Not these guys. I think these guys are still. You're still in range, like relative. You're like still in a relative good range right here, right? Like right, you're still good. But oh, dude, as of if we close a bullish week on Bitcoin in 32 minutes, right? 32 minutes, I'm officially gonna be calling the bottom on Bitcoin in like 32 minutes. Keys? Oh, hit them. My keys are. I have them over here. I love you. Sorry, guys. Talking to the wifey. Damn, why is my internet so slow? What the hell is going on? My internet is like really slow right now. What the heck? I don't know what's going on. Can you guys see my screen okay? I feel like it's not like I feel like it's not it doesn't I feel like my screen is just yeah, it's broke the range. I mean, we still need it to hit 43K, but I mean, I'm not gonna be worried too much because once we close the week bullish, I'm 100% bullish on Bitcoin overall. I would be 100% bullish on Bitcoin, and I think we're gonna keep this trajectory, right? We have this original trend going, so I think we'll stay on this range right here until we actually hit, some numbers or whatever. But we'll see, man. Whoa, that's how I wanted to go out. That's how I wanted to go out live early, dude. That was pretty nuts. I'm happy that I'm telling you, it wants to break out. Everything is bullish right now. Everything is bullish on. Look at that. We just created a new candle. We'll see what happens. Look at that. It's moving. Let me get in deep. Let me get in deeper. It wants to go, man. It wants to go. Where's the 3 minute? Let me see if I can go a little bit in. Shouldn't be. What about the 1 minute chart? 1 minute. Look at that. The 1 minute chart is gonna close bullish again. We'll see how it runs. Look. See it picked up, broke out. What is this retrace though? I want to see what this retrace is. Let me see. Man, out of nowhere, dude. Retraces 0.618. Oh wait, that's actually wrong. What retrace is this? 0.5? Close to 0.5? Yeah, like 0.5 retrace. I don't know. We'll see. In the next couple of minutes, we'll see how this next minute actually reacts. We'll stay on the minute chart and we'll kind of go from there. But I don't want to call it early. Why is Bitcoin up? I'm about to short it. I mean, you can short it if you want, bro. I wouldn't recommend shorting it, but if you want, you can short it all day long. No one's gonna stop you here, right? I'm not gonna stop you. I'm not shorting Bitcoin right now. If anything, I bought a whole bunch more. I just want to see what everything else is moving though. Actually, let's look at everything else that's moving right now. I want to see what other things are moving right now. Because the overall portfolio is I mean, I'm still down. I mean, well, not technically down. I'm still up, but I want to see what else is up for the day. Watch list. That's what I hold. There you go. Let's go with trade. Let's see what's actually up right now overall. Bitcoin. What is up right now? Change. What are the biggest runners right now? I want to see what's going on. Other way. Let's see. For the day. Damn, she was up 20%, then Axie, Harvest, Measurable. See, I don't understand what I don't understand where Coinbase gets all these random ass freaking tokens, dude. Like, what the fuck is measurable data token? You know what I mean? They like put a bunch of random ass stuff on here, right? Like, look at what is that? Stacks, LCX, TrueFi, Radical, Balancer. Like, what the hell are all these even cryptos, dude? You know what I mean? Like, why is Coinbase adding like all these like really dumb like coins and stuff or whatever? I think it's super dumb, bro. Look at that. Look at that minute. Look at that. Look at that nice boy pop. Look at that. Look at that. Bull trigger on the minute. We're gonna close in 18 seconds. We'll see how we actually look at that. It's pumping. Let's see if I can get a little bit. Watch. We'll zoom in so we can actually see how it actually reacts. But I want to, we can get rid of. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna get rid of this range because look, 3, 2, 1, boom. There you go. Close bullish. It's pumping. There you go. It's probably gonna come back to this range right here. Watch. If we're actually doing like a range trade. Ah, damn it. Maybe like where we at? Like right here. That's what we're trying to break. You're trying to break this range right here. See, it's already going back to range. I can already see it coming back here. Once it breaks, what? If we break like 42,572, we're gonna pop to 43K, man. It looks extremely likely that we're gonna touch 43K sometime today. Look at that. It's running, dude. Look at that. Look at that nice little candle run. Look at that. That's a beautiful candle. I'm gonna be super happy when we close in like 30 minutes, dude. It's gonna chill. What's Shill doing? Let me see. Shill. Did Shill pop or something or what? Oh fuck, what the hell? What's it like on the day? Shill's at 20 cents? Shill's moving. Well, I mean, if Bitcoin starts running, everything else is gonna start running. That's what I'm thinking. As long as Bitcoin runs, I mean, Shill's a really good price point right now. If you buy Shill right now, you're looking, I mean, if we go back to these all-time highs on Shill, or at least like the general range, Shill's gonna be worth a lot of money, dude. I mean, you're looking at what? A 600% gain if you go back to $1.60, which I think is likely. Because look, if we watch Gala, right? I personally think that Gala is gonna lead the way in metaverse runners. Look at that, 31. Let me go a little bit deeper. 4 hour triggered. It's just kind of been trading sideways. You're really only trading sideways right now on Gala. Look at that. I think you're gonna pop again, bro. Look at that. When was the last time you had like the last time you actually had a runner like this? You ran from what? Whoops. I don't want that. You ran from what? Right here? You ran from here to highs of, you ran 17 cents. Look at that. You're going to close another perfect entry right now on Gala. So if anybody's looking at getting into Gala, you guys better do it now. It did it in what? 3 days? La Gala 3 day mark, 17 cents. 17.8, like right here. Boom. I'm thinking that by February 9th, you might see like a 50-cent Gala. We might see Gala go to 50 cents in another couple of days. This is gonna be the forecast for Gala as of maybe in like the next half an hour. But dude, that's insane that it just broke out like that. Let me look at BTC is doing really well right now. And I'm happy that we're on the minute because everything looks pretty crazy up there. Hold on, let me see what's going on. Minute, where we at on the minute? Yeah, it's on that range. Look at that. It's just on that range right now. We're almost there. We got to get there. But as of 4 o'clock p.m., right? As of 4 o'clock p.m., once we close the week bullish on Bitcoin, right? And by week bullish, this is exactly what I mean. This little red bubble, right? The secret settings was already triggered a while ago. But this little red bubble and the stochastic crossing over the blue MA crossing over the red MA, this is essentially what I would call a perfect buy entry. And last time this happened, from the lows of the Stoke, right? We'll go to the lows of the Stoke. Right here. Lows of the Stoke to like the highs, right? Or from the first one, the first trigger, it took us all the way 23K. It took us $23,000 up, right? Again, from right here, it took us $21,000. So in 30 minutes, if we do close this bullish week, right? I am inclined to think that we are going to be running in about 70 days, right? 70 days, we're going to run up 23K right there, which is eerily close to that previous point of 60K, right? So by April 10th, which is actually my original forecast. My original forecast is we are going to hit peak around April 11th. I'm thinking we can see a 60K Bitcoin by April 10th, by April like mid-April, somewhere along that line. But I actually have my original forecast right here. Look, Bitcoin Bitstamp. There we go. This is my original forecast on Bitcoin, and I'll show you guys. This has been running for a bit. Look at that. April 11th, right? I made this a while ago, right? I think the last time I actually did this was like, I don't know. I think it was back here in like early January is when I made this forecast. This is when I made this forecast. And if you guys don't believe me, it's on my Patreon account, right? It's on my Patreon account. I actually thought that we were going to close a little bit early. I did not think that we were going to close this low or go down to like 30-ish K or whatever, right? Because we actually went down to lows of what? 34K. I did not think that we would go down that low. But as of right now, I think we might. There's a good chance that we're going to keep spiking up, and I'm thinking that April 11th, like mid-April, is when we're going to see a really good high strike, right? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens from here. This is just divergence target. So my actual forecast would be, closer to like a 60K Bitcoin. If I'm looking at this as a divergence play, this would be closer to like $80,000 to $93,000 Bitcoin. If I was doing this based off of divergence, which I'm not, because there's no trend touch here, right? I mean, I guess we can use the month, but the month is not going to be, completely different on the monthly. And look at that, even the monthly is showing weak, like a weak bear candle. So, the month, we technically should have been short since back here at 46K. Took it all the way down. But as of right now, it is showing a weak bear, and I think it's gonna just keep running up from here. But it is hitting major trend on the underside. So actually let's look let's see this right now, right? We need to see this actually break to the upside because it's on major trend. Technically, it's on major trend. So out of a random surprise, I'm not saying that this will happen. I'm actually really bullish, but I mean, we can technically do something like this, where we go back down to like 34K or something, and it gets rejected off a major trend. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think we're gonna keep pushing up because we're gonna be closing a week bullish in 20 minutes. I think in 20 minutes we're pretty solid. But let me go back to the original BTC. Here we go. We'll go back down to the minute. We'll do this. But there you go. I mean, so far, look at that. It wants to keep running. It wants to keep pushing to the upside. Look at that. I mean, and we'll stay on it, right? We'll stay on it, but we'll look at other tickers and stuff, but we'll stay on it. I mean, it wants to keep running. We're gonna close another. What does a 5 minute look like? The 5 minute is barely gonna close a bear trigger. I think we probably just trade sideways from here. I don't know. We'll see what happens. This probably needs to come down to this. Look at that. It's pushing, dude. It's pushing. I think it might keep pushing towards um I think we're gonna keep pushing to 43K. I don't know. We'll catch this live in about 20 minutes or so, but we'll see what's going on. Can you do a TA on Dog Elon? What up, everybody? What up, yo? Yeah, no, I'm just kind of excited because like I said, I would I what's going on? Elon, there we go. Yeah, in 20 minutes, man, I'm gonna be calling the bottom. Hopefully it doesn't go like tits up or whatever. Look at that. You're about to break. It looks like it's gonna break out. Doggy Elon looks like it wants to move, keep running to the upside. As of right now, I think Doggy or Elon, if it breaks these relative highs of 0.0001 whatever, um, I think you're going back to this range right here. You're going back to right here, this range right here. Watch, we'll do this. Like right, I'll probably say like right here. We'll do this. This is probably the range like this, right? Wait, why did it not create it? I thought I had it created. We'll do this. So there you go. Yeah, so I think Dog Elon or Elon. I'm just gonna call it Elon because I don't want to call it Dog Elon. Um, yeah, I think look at that. I think you might have a chance of breaking it. If it does break out, I think you're gonna end up in this range right here. I think this is where you're gonna head to. If you end up breaking these relative highs, these right here, I think you're gonna go straight to this range right there, like right here. We'll go to the daily. Let me see. I mean, how far are we from relative highs? Oh, but you kind of still have the strength to break over here. You still have kind of a major-ish kind of trend, right? Let me see. From these highs, what do we have over here? I mean, I'd argue you probably have two major trends, but I don't know. You don't have too much going on here. I think once you break out of this range, I think there's a good chance um that you keep rocketing up to the previous, not previous highs, but possibly like right here, which would be 100% gain, which is pretty good. It's not too bad. I mean, out of everything else, I mean, you can probably do really well with Elon. I think it has a chance of it like running to the upside a little bit more. Um, where are we at with Bitcoin? There we go. Look at that. Ah, there it is. Look at that, dude. There it is. As soon as it breaks this high, right? Look, it broke it. It just broke the high. It just broke the high. 43K. Here we come. Look at that. It just broke this relative high. I'm calling it right now. We're going to 43K. Look at that. Look at that. Look at those candles moves, dude. Look at that. That is some of the most beautiful candles. Look at that. Look at it run. Look at that. We're going to 43K. Look at that. Look at those. Look at that run. Oh man, look at that. Dude. DK and GTA. Yeah, I'll go back to Ollie. Doggy to $1. Tony, be honest. I don't know if Doggy's gonna go to a buck. I don't know if Doggy's gonna go to $1, honestly. I like Doggy a lot, but I mean, as of right now, it's just I think as of right now, um, as long as Bitcoin keeps moving up, I think everything else is gonna keep moving up. I'll be honest. As long as Bitcoin goes up, I think everything else is gonna rally too. Right? That's what I'm thinking. The only reason I'm extremely happy is because I have a pretty big bid farms position, and as long as Bitcoin goes up, my bid F position goes up too. And it's essentially like a 5x leverage position. And I have like I think my investment right now is like 35K into it, 40K, 50K. I don't remember. I actually haven't seen my Robinhood portfolio in a bit. Um I haven't looked at it in a bit. Because I've been so focused on crypto lately. Which I'm happy about because I ended up buying a bunch of stuff. Tony's live, dump it. I'll be listening in the airport, heading out right now. Danny, where you going, dude? Oh, but shout out to Danny, part of the Patreon, everybody on the chat. You know, I gotta admit, man, that chat every single day when I wake up. If you're not part of the Patreon, I gotta admit it, man. That chat is freaking. It's dope, dude. Everybody there is super fun. Everybody helps each other out. Everybody's making money. Shout out to man. Hold up, man? Where's what is it called? Where's Richard, bro? Richard has like that 650% gain on the on fucking futures. Park with fam. Oh, okay, dude. Enjoy. Have fun, Danny. Danny's. Danny's been here for a while, man. TA on GME, dude. I told you guys. I already did a TA on GME. I think it's going back to like 200 something. Historically, we'll look at GameStop, right? Just because I'm a little hype on what's going on, but um, I actually had a buddy of mine, a coworker of mine. He actually bought two calls on GameStop for like 2 months out, I think. Um, but I've told you guys every single time we close um, a bullish week on GameStop, we rally the next week, right? I 100% think that GameStop's gonna rally this week, possibly Tuesday, Wednesday. I think it's gonna go up maybe to like 150, $200. That's what I'm thinking, right? I'm thinking GameStop rallies Tuesday, Wednesday of this upcoming week. So literally like um not tomorrow, but the day after. So I'll show you guys, right? Look, bullish week close, right? Well, you know what? I'm literally doing this live with you guys, right? So we'll do this. Every single time we close the bullish week on GameStop, it's rallied. The week after, right? Or it's popped some sort of rally. Watch. See? Bullish trigger, violent close, right? We'll do this. Rally. Boom. From here. And that's the original, that's the original jump, right? When it went up like 400 and something dollars, right? Again, bullish trigger, right? Bullish trigger on the weekly, oversold on the stochastic, which is a perfect entry. Boom. You rallied how long? How much did you rally? Right? You rallied $248. Red bubble, bullish trigger, stochastic is at mids, but GME really, it doesn't really matter that you close on like a perfect entry or anything. It just likes rallying the weeks after, it closes a bullish week, right? Bullish week, close, boom. Next week it rallies, it goes all the way up to it goes up by $78, and the week after it goes up even higher, right? But we'll do the week after just for this these purposes, right? The week of the week of that bullish close, you actually end up rallying all the way up like $60, and then you push that again like $60, right? So we'll do that for $60. So I'm inclined to think that next week or within a week, the next week or two, you're gonna see GameStop pop somewhere around this range, right? You're gonna see it pop maybe $50, 60, 80. You're more inclined to see a pop of a perfect entry as opposed to anything else. Because look where we are, right? We've closed this exact thing once, right? Twice back here, right? So you have two instances before of closing a perfect entry on GameStop. So we can get rid of this one, right? We'll get rid of this one, and we'll get rid of the original short squeeze, right? The first time 248, second time $80. I think this next time you're gonna pump like 50 to $80. I think you're gonna do something like $50, $80 move to the upside on GameStop this upcoming week, possibly in the next week or two, right? But it takes what, within 7 days, literally the next week. So you might see GameStop. Let's do $80, right? 80. I don't know. I don't know about 80, but I do think there's a really strong chance that we go to 150 this upcoming week. This week, possibly Tuesday or Wednesday, right? That's what I'm thinking. That you do something like that. So as of right now, TA for me on GameStop, not really TA. It's more of a historical cycle that happens with GameStop, and I'm 100% bullish. And I actually released a TA video on GameStop like 2 weeks ago, telling you guys like, hey, as soon as we close bullish for the week, this shit's gonna pop all over again, right? I actually ended up buying calls for GameStop right here. I actually bought calls right here. My mistake was only buying for like a week out, so mine didn't hit, but it ended up rallying all over again. Um, like in a week or two afterwards, which I was pretty fantastic. But yeah, I think I am very, very, very bullish on GameStop this upcoming week. I think there's a lot of things that can happen with GameStop. You know, Tuesday. I think Tuesday, Wednesday was when I did the analysis for. But Tuesday, Wednesday, I think there's a lot of stuff that can happen right now with GameStop. So 100% bullish on GameStop. T Mac, yo, what up, dude? What's up, T Mac? Oh man. No, I got calls on GME 3 weeks out. I think Danny, dude, I think you'll be okay. I think you'll be good, bro. Um, yeah, I think Monday, if it doesn't pop, I think buying calls on Monday would not be the worst idea, right? Historically, it just happens, right? It's just a cycle that kind of runs on it and stuff. Um, but yeah, I'm probably buying calls on GameStop on Monday. I haven't bought anything yet, but actually wait, I can't actually because I'm limited to certain stuff that I can buy right now. But um, yeah, I think calls on GameStop is gonna be the way to go, honestly. On Monday, if there's not a pop on Monday, I think you have a really good. I think you guys are gonna have a really good time. But again, you gotta, it's just one of those things, man. It's one of those things. Let me get this chart moving a little bit. We have, is this a big trend is this a big trend on Ethereum? Oh, second major trend. Yeah. Yeah. So we do have a second major trend on Ethereum right here. Let me get rid of these things right here. So let me get rid of this, that. There we go. I'll zoom in a bit. Yeah, you're gonna close. Oh, look, it's basically a violent close. If you're part of the Patreon, you know exactly what this is. It's a violent close on this is what I would consider a violent close, right? You are above the 70 level on the stochastic, so you're already overbought and you're about to close a bullish trigger under the zero line, right? Can we find any instances of this happening? Right here, right? Closed, you ran from 24.5 to highs of 27.27, so around $200. Do we have any more violent closes? I'm pretty sure they haven't happened recently because we've been in that bear cycle for a while. But look, every single time you close a violent close, it's a continuation, right? You keep running up on Ethereum. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we have a lot of violent closes on the 4 hour, but we are going to be closing that violent close in the next 5 minutes and 24 seconds. So, but again, Ethereum, as long as Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum's gonna go up. I'm telling you guys right now. Bitcoin's just it's leading, right? As long as Bitcoin goes up, Ethereum is gonna go up. Look at that. We hit highs of 42,719. We're almost at major, major, major resistance of that like 42,998, 43K level. So we're in very major, major resistance right now. Wait, did it just break out again? What is this? What am I looking at? Oh, no. Sorry. I completely forgot that we had this other major, this other little range here going on. Look at that. You're probably gonna break out again on Bitcoin, right? You're at stochastic lows, and you're gonna create another bull trigger right now, possibly somewhere like here. I mean, you're still within range, right? We'll do this. You had that range move up. We'll move range a little bit higher, right? We need to close a bullish trigger soon on this minute chart, and I think once it closes, I think we're gonna see 43K. I think we'll see 43K in the next maybe hour or so, possibly less. Oh, it's dumping. It's coming down a little bit. Look at that. It's coming down, but we'll see. We'll see what's going on. Look at that. Bull trigger on the minute. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for that bullish trigger. Stochastic is oversold. We're looking for that bull trigger to happen so it can take us to 43K. But on the weekly, we have 3 minutes and 44 seconds before we close a bullish week on the weekly. As soon as that happens, I'm 100% bullish on all crypto. I'll tell you guys that right now. 100% bullish on every single crypto. The whole crypto market, I'm bullish. I need some water, man, because it's hot in this room. And I'm trying to not like dehydrate with me talking and all this crap going on, but we got 3 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. We close that bullish week, and I'm 100% bullish on crypto. 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Give me like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get some water. Don't do anything crazy. All right, back. I'm gonna turn on the AC because it's hot in here, man. Can everybody still hear me? Because I turned on the AC and crap. Yo, can you guys still hear me? Been going nuts. Let me look at Shiba. Well, I'll look at Shiba really quick. We'll go back to Bitcoin once we actually close that bullish week. But let's see what's going on with Shiba. 5 minutes. Is it running again? It wants to run again. See, it's still in that range, but it wants to run again. Look at that. I'm telling you, dude. As soon as Shiba breaks this level, we'll go to the 15. We'll go to the 15. It looks like it wants to break. Look at that. If it breaks that level, the next level for Shiba is going to be 35 microcents. But as of right now, I'm going to go back to Bitcoin because this thing looks like it's gonna keep running to the upside. We'll look at the minute. We'll do this live. We'll stay here. Look at that. We have, what's the weekly at? The weekly is at 1 minute and 30 seconds. So after the next bull candle closes, I will 100% be 100% bullish on crypto, the whole crypto market as a whole. I'll be 100% bullish on the whole crypto market. I hope you guys can hear me. We got 10 seconds left, and then we got 1 more minute before the week closes bullish. Let's see what everybody's saying. Yeah, I hear you. Okay, cool. Long it all, bro. Long it all. Long everything, dude. Long everything. Let me see. Let me see if anything else is running. 54. We're about to hit 55K. We're about to hit 55. We'll go on the hour. We'll monitor it. Look at that. In the last hour, we've gone from 53 to 54, almost 55K. Whoops. We'll monitor. 20 seconds, and we're going to close bullish on the week. 20 more seconds. Look at that. 17, 16, 14, 13, 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, everybody. We just closed a bullish week. Look at that. Look at that beautiful little indicator right there. If you are not long, look at that. Look at that. Look at that little pump right there. Look at that. I am officially bullish 100% on all crypto. 100% bullish on all crypto. I am officially calling the bottom. I'm 100% bullish on all crypto. I think it's going to be only up from here. My target for April 11th or for mid-April is like around 60K. You can see the minute go. Look at that. 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 Oh, look at that. Look at that little. Look at that go. Look at that candle go, bro. Look at it go. It's the little train that look at it go. Look at it. He's trying. He's really trying. Look at that. I think we're going back up here. I think we're going back to 42.7. I think we're going back to 43K right now. But officially, we have closed a bullish week on Bitcoin. And I am now 100% bullish on all crypto. I think it's just up from here. Congratulations, everybody, for holding. I think as of right now, we have found a really good structure. I think we're going to be hitting 43K sometime today, tomorrow. I think so. But yeah, the week officially closed bullish. I think I'm going to officially call the bottom. Oh, look at that. That's a sweet candle on the downside. But you want to see these long tails. You want to see these long tails happen like this, but we'll see. It's coming down. Look at that. It's coming down. It's coming down. Look at that. What does the rest of the hour look like? Oh, it's going down. You know, it'd be really funny if it completely dumps all the way back to like 34K. I would be so sad if that happens. So freaking sad if that actually does happen. But we're going. We'll see what happens. As of right now, bullish. I want to see what happens for the upcoming weeks. I want to see where we are. Possibly by April-ish. I think by April-ish is going to be a very good time to see what's going on. But it's just, I personally think that we've just seen the bottom. After closing that week bullish, I don't know. It's kind of hard to be bearish right now. We can still come down. I mean, we can still move up and down or whatever, but I think longer term, I think for the upcoming weeks, I gotta say that I'm pretty bullish as of right now on Bitcoin and the whole crypto market. Let's go with total market cap. Where are we at with this? Did we close bullish as well? Yeah. You close bullish for the total market cap of just everything in crypto, right? We still have yet to break that major trend, right? Still got to break that major trend. I'll get rid of these arrows on the weekly because why not? But we still have to break that major trend, which is fine. I think we're gonna break it. But again, look at that. Last time, it's generally the same thing, right? Perfect entry was right here. You ran to highs of $1.15 trillion in the total market cap, right? In 63 days. So that would put us right around the range of 1.15 right there. The market cap would put us right there. Right here. That put us right. So relatively close to previous all-time highs, right? All-time high is right here. If it's putting us here, it's in that range, right? It's in that range. So we'll see what happens. What does total 3 look like? Total 3. I'll look at ADA right now. Look at everything else. Damn, ADA's looking pretty good for the week. Oh no, sorry, this is total 3. This is for all the alts. All the altcoins, this is essentially what the altcoins are. Did it close No, it didn't. It didn't actually close a bullish week, but it wants to. I think altcoins are going to be, I think right now is the best time to get into altcoins. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I think right now is a really good time to get into all the altcoins that everybody's looking at. You haven't closed that bullish week on any altcoin yet, but I think right now is any time than any better time than ever right now to do it. Crow is looking good. Crow is probably going back to 51 cents. That's where Crow's probably going. It's the next major resistance. Let's go look at ADA. I haven't seen ADA. We'll look at the SPY. We'll look at everything else too. But I want to see where everything else is kind of headed to. ADA hasn't really moved. You haven't seen much movement, and it looks like you're actually going to create a perfect sell-off right now on ADA. Unfortunately, I would maybe short ADA right now. Unfortunately, ADA's not looking that hot right now. ADA's not looking that good. What about Matic? If anybody is holding, if you guys are holding like BitF or Riots or Mara or any crypto mining stock, I think you're gonna see it absolutely moon on Monday. I think once it opens, I think once market opens tomorrow, you're gonna see a lot of these crypto miners absolutely just demolish everything. I think that's what's gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, nice little dump on the 5 minute right there. I'm waiting for us to go back, possibly retrace a little bit. Not too worried since we actually closed the 4 hour bullish on the violence side, but yeah, everything looks pretty solid right now. I gotta admit that everything looks pretty okay. So we'll keep going from there. Let me look at the chat. Your TA is fire. You need a Discord. I already have a Telegram, so I don't have a Discord. I'm probably never going to open up a Discord. Um, Strictly because I think it's too crazy, man. I've already talked about this before. Um, but yeah, the Discord is too much, man. I'll stick with the Telegram. So, I'll go with that. I'm not gonna be, I don't want to be I don't want to be on the I don't want to have a Discord because it's gonna get too crazy. Man, let's look, you know what? Let's look at the other ones. If you guys have a ticker that you guys want me to look at, oh, Mana with a huge pop. Look at that. Mana with a nice pop. Where's its highs at? Where's Mana's highs at? Look at that. Look at that. Dude, what did we just talked about Mana with the X pattern X. Look at that. It played out perfectly. You're probably gonna come back to $3.60. We just talked about Mana back here on like late January. Look at that. As soon as it broke out, perfect entry would have been right here. $2.50. Right? And I think we actually talked about this on the last live. You would have been up 33%. If you would have bought a Mana 3L on KuCoin, you'd probably be up like a full 100% on Mana right now. I think you're gonna hit $3.67 on Mana. Look at that. It's the perfect X pattern, right? And you just closed the bullish week. You just closed the bullish week too. But yeah, look at that. It's the perfect X pattern. Look at that. You essentially got your X pattern right here. Well, not kind of X pattern. This isn't actually your X pattern. It's just going back to trend. Sorry, never mind. So not an X pattern, but you're basically going back up to trend here. But yeah, Mana looks like it's going back to $3.60. That's what it looks like. I'm so hard. Thank eCryptos. Doggy. Wait, is Doggy running too, or what's going on with Doggy? Doggy. Doggy's doing pretty okay. I mean, it's not moving too crazy. Doggy. I mean, I would maybe. I don't think Doggy's gonna move unless you actually have Elon do some stuff. I think it can run up back though. I think Doggy can do really well. But as of right now, I think it'll move with Bitcoin and everything else. I'm actually more. I actually have a bigger position in Shiba, and I think Shiba will probably move a little bit bigger. But we'll see what happens. I think for right now, I think all the cryptos are set up really nicely right now. So we'll see what happens. Um, what about Gala? What about the other ones? Let me see. Gala USD. Gala, yeah, Gala's dropping too. Looks like everything is dropping right now from the runs. I want to see what the actual retrace can be. 3.8. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if it drops to 42, maybe 41.9. Would not be surprised if it drops a little bit there. But I gotta admit, I'm still perfectly bullish on Bitcoin. I think that as of right now, thoughts on Anchor or Gala? Anchor or Gala? I don't. You know what? I don't know, man. I think if I had it, I think I would do like 50-50. I like Anchor a lot for long term. Gala, I would say it's more of a short term play because I think it's gonna run with all the other meta stuff. Um, if you have to pick just between these two, I'd say maybe split it. I'd say probably 50-50 Anchor and Gala. That's what I would probably do. Thoughts on Spell, Amp, Anchor. So Anchor, I like Anchor long term a lot. I do. Oh, look, Bitcoin's dropping heavy right there. We'll come back to that. Well, let's look at Spell. I haven't seen Spell in a while. Spell is did it close? No, Spell looks like it's gonna drop again. Honestly, Spell looks like it's gonna keep dropping. Maybe, yeah. I think Spell looks like it's gonna keep dropping. You have what kind of a trading range here? Range. You have kind of a trade. Why are my lines this color? Let me see. One, one. Yeah, so Spell is kind of in a small trading range right now. I think if it breaks, I think if it breaks like the micro 8 cent mark, you can probably rally back to like 11 cents. Um, but Spell isn't looking that good, especially after what happened with Time Wonderland. I mean, it doesn't look that good. Anchor, I like. I think Anchor has a lot of room to run to the upside. Um, it's already on a bullish week, right? So it's on its second bullish week right now, or did it just close a bullish week? Yeah, it just closed a bullish week. So generally, what happens is it runs from lows of 8 cents to highs of 20 something cents. Lows of lows of 6 cents to highs of 13 cents. Lows of that's too little. Lows of like 1 cent to highs of 21 cents. Yeah, I think it didn't. Yeah, it didn't even break the lows right here. I think Anchor is probably headed back to 17.21 cents. That's what I'm thinking. I think Anchor looks really good, but I mean I'm a little bit biased because I do like Anchor long term. I think they're doing a lot of really good stuff for Web3. Amp looks. I would only buy Amp. Um, I would only buy AMP next week if it closes a bullish week because it actually responds really well, right? Last time it went from 4 cents to 8 cents, so it did a full 100%. But I would personally not buy. Not, I wouldn't buy AMP right now. I think that's too much of a high risk. Can I go lower here? It's a big ways off from original trend. I don't know. Let me see. Can we go lower on the trend? Yeah, I think you kind of got a long way to go with that. It doesn't look all that good, and it actually looks like it'll maybe keep drop. I don't want to say dropping. I think from right now, I think if AMP can close a bullish week next Sunday, then I think it would be a really good pickup. But as of right now, yeah, no, I wouldn't get any AMP right now, not until confirmation. It doesn't seem like it's confirmed anything yet, and I like doing stuff based off of confirmation, not really on anything else. Every single time I don't do something with confirmation, I tend to get burned pretty bad. So yeah, I would probably say confirmation is probably your best bet. But you really only have a couple of trading ranges on app, right? So if it crosses 4 cents, you'll probably go to 5. Crosses 5, you'll go to 6. Crosses 6, you'll probably go to 9 cents. Um, so it's really just about like waiting till next Sunday on app to see what's going to happen. But Bitcoin's dumping. Look at that. Bitcoin's starting to dump pretty well. Let's see if it recovers from here, because I'm pretty sure this is either a zero point 0.5 or a zero point 0.6 retracement. It's a zero point 0.5 retracement right now on the fibs. So if it breaks this, it's for sure going down to like 41976. If it breaks that, then you're probably going to see lows again of like 41516, and that's when I'll probably start my longs on Bitcoin on Forex. I'm probably still going to long everything. Hold up, let me get rid of this. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what's going on right now. So far, everything looks pretty good. We'll kind of go from there. I'll leave it right there. That seems like a pretty good area still. But yeah, AMP looks good, but not until next week. I think Anchor is really good for the long term, and I think Spell looks like it's still going to keep going down, man. Honestly, I'm sorry to say that, but it looks like it's going to still keep going down. Omi is good. Everybody, I like Omi a lot. I haven't bought anything on Omi yet, or is it Ecomi, right? I think it's Ecomi. Yeah, Ecomi. Ecomi. We'll do this. It's pushing a little bit. I mean, you could have gotten it at a really good. I mean, it's at a really good price. What about the other ones? Ecomi. Let me see if there's more. Yeah, there's not more range. What is this at? 0.07? Sendex. Here we go. We'll stick with this one. But yeah, um, its actual high range is like 1 cent. I think right now it's a really good pickup. Right? You got right there. Pretty good range right here. Right there. Yeah, I mean you're not that bad, but I think once you break 8 cents, I think that's a solid, like that's a really good 50% gain right there. I think Ecomi, if you think it's a really good pickup, I think Ecomi right now is a really good entry point, or at least accumulation, because the week looks a little bit bearish, but with Bitcoin and everything else starting to run a little bit, I'd say Ecomi is really good. Um, and I know they're gonna do the whole like beef thing and all that stuff. So I don't know. Once that actually happens, I think it's gonna be huge. I think they're gonna blow up a lot. So, we'll see where it ends up, but we'll kind of keep going from there. It's still dropping. Bitcoin is still dropping right now, not showing any signs of weak momentum. So that is kind of a little bit worrisome. But as of right now, don't really care because overall I'm still bullish. You do have this range right here, right? You do have this range here where it can head out. So we can get rid of this range, get rid of this arrow because it already broke out. But you can definitely see Bitcoin come down to something like here on range and then run back up to the upside, something like that. But because we closed that bullish week, I am definitely I'm definitely 100% bullish on all crypto right now. Ugh. I need some water because I've been talking for way too long. Strong. We're strong at. Strong wants to bounce so hard from here. Um, but I have to be bearish on Strong. It does not look like it's gonna do anything anytime soon. Like there's no bullish momentum, right? You actually closed a bear day. I actually think you're gonna go lower. I hope that you don't. But look at the weekly. You just closed a bear week on Strong. So my bias on Strong is towards the downside right now. right? I still have a target of over $1,000 on strong, and I still think that that's what it's going to be. But strong right now does not look that good, right? I would probably be shorting strong right now because I think it's going to break trend, possibly go down to like $300, which I'm not happy to say that, but that's that's where it looks like it's going to go. Unless you have a massive pop on strong, I think you're going to keep going lower, right? Currently, I have this is what I currently have. I have 4 nodes, 4.7 strong accumulated. But right now, let me see, 458. So if I wanted to cash out, I could probably cash out like 2 grand. But again, like I told you guys before, all I'm gonna be doing is just compounding strong right now until I have 10 nodes, and then kind of go from there. But as of right now, all I'm doing is just compounding, not really looking at taking profit. Not until I have 10 nodes, and then we'll kind of go from there. But we'll see. Look at that. We broke 55K for the portfolio. We broke that 55K. So for the week, new highs for the month. For the month, highs are, let's see, 59,000. Let me see. Yeah, so my highs for the month are 59,081. If we can break $59,081, I'll be even more bullish because I actually do TA on my own portfolio, right? So I think we need to break, like, for me to be super bullish, we got to break 57,800. And then from there, I actually think we're going to high. I actually think my portfolio is going back to like 73K. As soon as we break these 58K highs, I'm probably going to be going back to like 74, $75,000. Once that breaks, I'll probably see my portfolio at 86K. Once that breaks, I will probably see my portfolio at like 100K. I think if this 84K mark, 86K mark breaks, my portfolio will probably be a little bit over 100K. Have you looked into any other node projects? Yeah, actually, I looked into to Thor nodes. I don't think I'm gonna be getting into any more nodes right now. I think my plan is still the same, right? I'm um, still gonna be compounding my nodes. Um, Still gonna be compounding my nodes until I get 10 strong nodes. And I think after Uh, yeah, I do TA on my portfolio. It gives me a good understanding of what like the major support and resistance is, and I know if it's like, oh, if 56K breaks, the next level is gonna be like something, and it works, right? You guys can do it on your own portfolio. You guys would be surprised at how well it actually works. But yeah, if I do get into any other nodes, I think the only one that I would get into is Thor nodes. I think. After Thor, I think that's it. I don't think I would get into anything right now. Um, but we'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. But so far, right now, just strong. Not really looking at getting into any other projects. Just looking at strong and compounding, and that's kind of it. Um, what's trading a bunch? Look at that. See, another thing that I've told you guys is if you guys are looking to trade anything right here, right? Just look at what's actually going, like just look at what's trading here, right? This will give you a really good understanding of what has a lot of volume without even looking at a volume indicator. Same for the stock. Look at the stocks. What has the highest volume in TA being put on it, right? These are the highest traded stocks right here. Futures, Forex, crypto, Bitcoin, Ethereum. Gala is super popular right now, right? You have futures on Bitcoin, Shiba. Mana's getting a lot of a lot of movement. Let's look at Mana, right? Mana's running. Mana's doing really, really well. Was this the X pattern? Yeah, look at Mana. It just closed the bullish week. Perfect entry is right now. Perfect entry on Mana is right now. I'd be buying Mana 3Ls all day long. This is the perfect time to go through your indicators. If you're part of the Patreon, right now is the perfect time to get into 3Ls. I'll say that right now. A lot of altcoins, a lot of crypto just closed a bullish week, right? So it's a perfect time to get into 3Ls right now. At least you know, from my opinion, right? I think it's a good area. By the way, Facebook, I don't need to do too much TI on Facebook. I think this gap is going to get filled. It's way too big to not get filled. I don't think Facebook will last too long without this gap. That's what, a 30% gap? Yeah. This thing is going to get filled 100%. I'm fully expecting Facebook to go back to $321. I don't need to do TA on this, right? If anything, it starts to run up sometime this week. But I do not need to do TA on Facebook. I think it's going back to $321. I don't need TA on Facebook. So Simon, I hope that helped you out. I would, I would probably buy a bunch of Facebook calls for like maybe like a month or two out to play it. Let me look at Bitcoin on the 15-minute though. I just saw that comment. 41. You just dropped below 42K. So kind of concerning right now to see it drop that fast. But I'm not surprised that you have so much selling pressure at these levels because people do not want it to go back up to 43K, right? You have a lot of shorts, but it's accelerating right now. Let's look at the hour. The hour is about to break bearish. The 4 hour, the 4 hour looks like it wants to get canceled out. You got a lot of room to drop back here, but I think right now, if we actually end up breaking this range, again, there's a good chance that you drop all the way back here to trend, right? Really good chance that you drop back down to trend. But as of right now, I am still bullish because we closed that week like that, right? We closed the week bullish, but there's a lot of selling pressure right now. Look at that. Huge candle right there. Oh yeah, I think the move can possibly continue down. If you do not see a bounce from here, right? If you end up trading below this range, we're probably going back to 39K because there's nothing here that's stopping it from dropping back that low, right? Let's look at the 15. Let's look at the 30-minute. Yeah, I mean, if you don't bounce from here, you're probably going to come back to like 40K, 40 and a half K. And if you break that level, you're probably going back to like 39 too. So we can still drop, but overall, I am still bullish. And I'm probably going to be longing if we do end up dropping to like this level, anywhere in this range, I am probably going to be longing Bitcoin at a very high leverage. So we'll see what happens. Um, but I'm just kind of waiting it out. I'm just happy that we closed that bullish week. I'm 100% bullish. I'm not gonna. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But as of right now, I think that we've already hit the bottom at 33K, and we're on our way back up. So you will see what happens. I have 50 $250 Facebook calls expiring February 25th. That sounds like a lot of money. That sounds like you spent a bunch of money, man. I don't know if late February is gonna be enough time. I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna be enough time. Um, Personally, I would have probably not bought calls on. Let's look at Facebook, right? So let's calm down a little bit and go into actual like stuff. I would have not bought Facebook right now. Or let me see. Where's the 4 hour? So the 4 hour looks like it's gonna close bullish sometime soon, right? I would have waited till that 4 hour trigger happens, possibly in the next maybe this week, and buy calls for like 2 months out. I think 1 month out is a little bit too risky. I'm probably gonna be longing Facebook on Forex. Um, but again, I think 1 month, I don't know when it's gonna fill this gap. I would 100% buy a lot of shares of Facebook right now. I think it's massively on sale. Um, Sorry, I gotta drink a little bit of water. But yeah, I don't know if it's gonna hit within a month. Let me see. Let me look at the weekly. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I mean, there's a chance that it'll run up, right? But I would wait for confirmation or maybe a little bit out. I don't know. I think that a month might be too little, to be honest. But we'll see. We've had a lot more surprising things happen, right? So the SPY's got a gap to fill. We're in that triangle range. I think we'll probably pop on Monday, especially if Bitcoin stays at these levels. If Bitcoin stays at these levels, I think you're going to see the SPY and tech rally to the upside. But we have to see where futures are at later tonight. I think they open like at 5 or 6 in like 30 minutes. So we'll see what happens. Let's see, futures, SPX, SP. Not here. Oh, there we go. So they're probably going to open up in like the next, I don't know, 30 minutes or so. Futures, all the indices and stuff, major indices with indices. What the heck? Let me see. Where can I go? I'm pretty sure it's investing.com. Let me see. So, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Oh, it's already open. We're already open. We're at 449 for that US 500, which would put us at, let me see. Uh, SPY. Yeah, a little bit higher than where we closed for the SPY, right? I mean, if you're matching it 1 to 1. Also, somebody asked me about let's see, Nvidia. I just spelled video. There we go on the video. Also, if you guys want to find out what the average is and what the EPS beats are, you guys can actually go to this site. It's called alphaquery.com, and it gives you a rough estimate or like a rough understanding of what usually is the beats for earnings for all these companies, right? So estimated is right here. The actual EPS or the actual is right here. It looks like Nvidia has beaten roughly every single time, right? So you can also compare year to year, see how they do and stuff. There's another app that I wanted to show you guys. Give me a second so we can actually go through it. I think it's called. Let me see if I can find out. Let me see. I'll show you guys right now. It's on the Patreon. I think it's called like the Weave app or the Wayway app. I'm trying to figure out. I'll put you guys on right now. It looks really good. Let me see home. Let me look at my posts. Here we go. It is called. Oh, it's called WeWave. I think it's called WeWave.app. Let me see. WeWave.app. There we go. So I want you guys to get used to this website. Here, we'll go to easy start. Bullish. And it gives you like it tracks. This is absolutely insane to me because um I instead of going to like a bunch through like a bunch of tickers, you can literally go to this website and find and find everything that you want to look for, right? So steady uptrend, higher highs and higher lows. We'll go with this one, right? And for this one, I actually have an account with them, so I'm not gonna sign up now because I'm just gonna give you guys like a quick overview. But instead of going to every single ticker and trying to find something, you can literally just go to this website and look it up, right? Let's go with crypto. Let's go with higher highs. Let's do it on the bullish total matches. Let me see. I think we can do it on the week bullish. There we go. See, you can edit it as well, but I want to look at the week. How do I go back? I don't want to go to the studio. Can we change table view, chart view, sector view? Let's go with chart view. Table. Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how to change the dates because I want to change it from 1 week to like a month. But anyways, I think it's fantastic. I think this website is insanely fantastic. We'll look for um let's look for Apple, right? Let's look for Apple. Apple, or you know what? Let's look for Bitcoin, BTC. BTC USD. There we go. We'll look for Bitcoin. Let's wait till it loads. And it shows you exactly where it's at right now, right? It'll show you the mentions, it'll show you the chart, it'll show you if there's any matches on Bitcoin. But what the actual important thing in here is, I think my favorite thing is going to be that easy start where you can actually, you have a lot of other stuff going on here, right? Right. Retail sentiment, it shows you where, the mentions, but I think the most important part here is the easy start. See, volatile, easily, spikes, neutral. Oh, here we go for the week. We'll do the month. There we go. Bullish. See, we're looking for higher highs. And then what we can do, we can look at like, what is this? 94% match. We'll look at ORAN. We'll see what that ticker looks like right now. ORAN. Does it have, look at that. Higher highs. That looks beautiful. Look at that. Right? Look at that match. Higher highs. And it basically, it keeps you from doing the work for you. Look at that. Right? Look at that. That's insane, dude. How awesome is that? You don't have to do any more work on yourself. You guys have to start using, if you guys are trading divergence, you guys have to start using this. Look at that. Look at that. That's insane, bro. Look at that. Right? You can do a trend line here. First trend, second trend, and then if you actually see it come down here, right? Come down here, check everything, take the trade. Or it comes down to this trend, right? Take the trade. Look at that. I'm just putting you guys on, dude. I'm putting you guys on. It's insanely good to watch. Insanely good to watch. Thoughts on flow. What is flow? Oh shit. Uh-oh. What's up, dude? Nobody, you should not be watching me right now, bro. What are you doing on here? This is why this is why I didn't want to create a YouTube. Because you got people like this coming on here and messing up my stuff, bro. I'll be honest with you guys, right? This is a family member right here. So I want you guys to go to her profile and give her a bunch of shit because I don't want her watching my stuff. Even CBS. Do you think the new SEC rules are gonna help meme stocks? Is a crypto flow? Wait, there are new SEC rules, dude. I don't know. I don't keep up with what is it called? I hope you're having a good weekend too, bro. I don't keep up too much with the news. I mostly just react to TA right now. Um, but we'll see what's going on. Is Bitcoin still dropping? No, it's not. It's kind of holding up a little bit. I was getting a little bit scared there. Um, yeah. Flair knows what's up, dude. It's basically, you know, that app, that WeWave app is fucking insane, bro. Like, there's literally no work on our part at all. Literally no work on our part. So, um, Coinbase TA. Coinbase is gonna go up. If Bitcoin goes up, if crypto goes up in general, Coinbase is gonna go up because Coinbase is gonna be making these sweet, sweet fees off of everybody, dude. Look at that. Watch. Hey, Flair. Look at the 5 minute. If anybody wants to, if anybody wants to long Bitcoin or take a short trade, you should be doing it right now. As soon as we have confirmation on the 5 minute, this trade is a no-brainer, right? Stop loss, relative lows, run this up back to previous highs, or probably run it up back when it hits the 80 stoke on the 5 minute. But once that 5 minute, watch, once this, look at that, 5 minutes. We're gonna be closing this in maybe 4 minutes. We'll leave it there to see if this actually hits. But in 5 minutes, if that actually hits perfectly, I think we'll be pretty good to go. I think there's a lot of buying pressure right now on Bitcoin, so I think we're gonna keep running up. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. You guys know that I don't like trading on smaller time frames. It's not. I don't think it's good. I'd rather look at the daily, 4 hour, whatever. Um. So yeah, we're good to go. Uh, Richard, crypto flow. Oh yeah, I'll do flow right now, dude. Dude, Richard, Richard Lau, bro. Are you the one that had that 650% gain? I know there's somebody from the Patreon that just did a. There's somebody on the Patreon named Richard that just did like a 650% gain on like Bitcoin futures right now. And don't close it out. Just put the stop loss. What did I teach you guys? Don't close out your positions when you're in profit. Just move your stop loss into profit. There is no need, absolutely no need to ever in your life close a position. You guys gotta start moving those stop losses up. Doesn't matter. You guys gotta stop. Move your stop loss up. Don't close a position. It never makes sense to close a position. Okay, cool. Yeah, just wanted to make sure, bro. Wanted to make sure. I hope you moved your stop loss up again. Cause I know Danny got like I think he got stopped out uh for like a couple of days ago because he forgot to move his stop loss up. Because he was in profit. He was in profit, but he forgot to move his stop loss up. So we'll see. Tesla. I'll do a Tesla TA in a bit. If Russia invades Ukraine, could it possibly cause a lot of disturbance on the market to the point it could snowball to a market crash? I don't know if. Here's the thing, right? I don't think that Russia and Ukraine are going to go to war. This has been an ongoing thing for like the last 10, 20 years. Just from people that I not personally talked to, but I've seen a lot of Reddit posts from people from Ukraine basically talking about like, hey, why is everybody freaking out about this thing? They're like Americans are freaking out about this whole Ukraine Russian war more than we are. Um, so I mean, as of right now, historically, what has happened is there's just a lot of scares, and the American media ends up blowing it up a lot because for whatever reason. Um, but yeah, I if it does happen, yes, I do think it can cause a lot of trouble. Um, I actually don't know what happens during war for the markets. I would assume that it's not too much. But if war actually happens, I'd probably say start longing Microsoft, start longing Boeing, anything that has government contracts will probably do really well. So that would probably be my take. I'd probably buy a crap ton of Microsoft and Boeing. Do I think Amazon? Yeah, I mean, Flair's right, honestly. I don't think Fed's going to allow a crash. We might see a really nice correction, but I don't know if it'll crash, honestly. I don't know if JP is going to allow the market to crash because I mean they're still spending what like $30 billion on the market or just overall to keep everything afloat per month. So personally, I don't think that the Fed, like Flair said, right? I don't think the Fed or JP is going to allow the market to crash. But you never know, right? You never know. There's a lot more. There's a lot weirder things that have happened. We'll wait for this bullish close on Bitcoin in 12 seconds, and then um, we'll move on to the SPY, and we'll move on to like Tesla and stuff. Because I think last time I forgot. I think I said that Tesla. I thought that Tesla was going to go down. There you go. Bullish close on the 5 minute. So we'll come back and we'll see how that plays out. Um, we'll see. Tesla is at Tesla is on range. It broke. Oh, look, it broke trend. Yeah, I'm bullish. Tesla is probably going to go back to $1,000.03. I don't even need to do TA. It just broke. It broke trend, right? It broke trend and it retested too. So broke trend, retested, broke major resistance. Yeah, this is what I thought was going to happen, right? I thought Tesla was going to go down back to 846. It still has to close this gap eventually, someday, right? Eventually, Tesla will close that gap. Eventually. Is it going to happen now? Probably not. Probably not, because it already broke that trend, right? Let's zoom out a little bit more. I want to see if there's a higher trend that we can create. Is there a higher trend? I mean, technically, we can do that. This would probably play out better. Retest. Look at that. Probably a retest and then maybe up. But yeah, look, it's 100% over trend. So there's no reason for me to think that to not be bullish on Tesla. The hour looks bearish. The 4 hour looks bearish. The daily looks bullish. The week looks like it's gonna close bullish. I would say that I'm pretty bullish on Tesla right now. Probably a retest down to here, retest down here, and then shoot up. Because if you actually end up closing this gap, you're under trend again and you're bearish all over again. But no, I gotta say I'm bullish. It already broke that major trend. I gotta say I'm bullish on Tesla going back to $1,000. Where are futures at right now? Futures are holding steady. They're not really moving all that much, honestly. Nothing is really going on with futures. Very small movement on futures. Nothing going on futures right now. Amazon will buy Peloton. You know what? I actually think there's a higher chance that Apple will buy Peloton. I think they're in a much better position to buy Peloton than anybody else. Well, I mean, yeah, I get it. Amazon wants to grow, they want to do other stuff, but it makes more logical sense for Apple to buy Peloton than anything else. They can integrate it into their watches, into the phone, into Apple TV. They can make so much more money. Apple can make so much more money with Peloton than I think Amazon can. But Amazon also has Amazon Prime. So, and they have a bunch of people with Prime also. But then, the big thing is, people with iPhones, I would think are more of the demographic that Peloton wants, right? Because people with iPhones are more willing to actually spend more money than anybody else. So while I do think that Amazon can buy out, um, it's not out of the question for Amazon to possibly buy, what is it called? For Amazon to buy Peloton, right? But at the same time, I think that Apple would be able to make more money than Amazon. So we'll see what happens. No reaction, right? Look at that. There's no reaction to the 5 minute. So what else is actually responding to is what about the 15? 15 still bearish. 30 minute, the 30 minute close bear. The 1 hour is about to close bearish. The 4 hour, it wants to get canceled so bad with a lot of room to drop on Bitcoin. So right now, very likely scenario, right? Very likely is that we dip back down here to trend and then possibly bounce. Well, we'll see what happens, right? Because it hasn't broken these lows of the range. So, we'll see what happens with Bitcoin, but still just extremely happy, still very happy that we ended up closing that week bullish. That's all I wanted. It's official now. So I would personally be accumulating Bitcoin all around right now. That's all I would be doing. Just accumulating crypto right now. I love iPhones, easy platform. Same here, dude. I mean, it's the right idea, right? I think as far as demographic, I think Apple buying Peloton makes a lot more sense than anybody else. Um, that's what I think, right? I think Amazon can do really well. I think the better decision is having Apple buy out Peloton. I think Apple can make a crap ton more money. They can integrate it into a bunch of stuff. They can integrate it into, like I said, into their watches, into the iPhone, and then once Apple releases their AR glasses, right? It's gonna be a completely different game because now you could be riding on a Peloton and you can have mountains or like you can be on a road like on an AR road and you can be basically working out while you have like these like hills or you're riding with other people. So many things that can happen, man. So many things that can happen. And I think it's gonna be absolutely insane. Um, I don't think that anything will happen in Ukraine until at least after the Olympics. Possibly. Um, I mean, I don't know if Russia would be kind of a dick and like invade Ukraine while the Olympics are going. I don't think that they would want to, cause such a massive scene. Um, but like I said, I personally don't think that there's going to be a war. Again, I can be 100% wrong, right? This is just what I think. Loaded up on bit miners. Yeah, I'm holding a huge position on bit farms right now. I think that if Bitcoin can go back to 60K, I think that, bit farms and all these other crypto miners from where they are now, they can do like a 300% gain, if not possibly more. Um, but yeah, I definitely want to buy more calls. Look at that. Hey, Flair, you still watching, dude? The 5 minutes starting to react a little bit right there. Look at that. Yeah, candle broke. We're probably going back to 41,893. If that 41,893 relative high gets broken, probably going back to this range right here. This gets broken, we'll probably come back to all these highs. But it looks like it's starting to react here. Looks like the reaction is going. Right? So if I was trading this on Forex, this is exactly what I would do right now. I would long it back to these previous relative highs. And then once we hit this, if it does get stopped out, more than likely we're going to head back down anyways, right? But in a case like this, let me see. In a case like this, right? Why isn't this moving? What the hell? Like in a case like this, if we were to actually break these relative highs and pop to like here, like at 42.8, I would move my stop loss right here. This is, well, actually probably right there. I would move my stop loss to 42,618 right there. That way, if it crashes from here, that comes back down, I get stopped out here instead of getting stopped out down here, right? And this trade is a 2.3 R&R. So all around, it's a good trade. Look at that. Let's go back down to the minute. Let's see how it's reacting right now. Look at that. It's reacting well, right? Look at that. Let me de-highlight this a little bit more. We'll do that. And then for the red, we'll do the same thing. Put the opacity a little bit lower. There you go. So you guys can actually see the candles here. But yeah, I mean it's reacting pretty well to the 5 minutes. So we'll see what's going on. Remember, we need it to pass 41,888 somewhere around this range, the high of this, to keep pushing up. But so far right now, look at that. Barely any drawdown, right? Barely any drawdown. We bought right here 41,752 and we bought it right here. So you saw maybe like a 20, like look at that. Barely any drawdown. We actually run up, this would almost be like zero drawdown. And that's basically it. Hey bro, peep the Shopify chart. You think it can move big? Shop and Amazon move very closely together. Holy shit, I'll make so much money tomorrow. Yeah, dude. I think all the Bitcoin miners are gonna move heavy, heavy, heavy tomorrow. Super heavy, bro. If you bought anything on Friday for Bitcoin miners, I think tomorrow you're gonna do an easy 100% gain. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Let me look at shop, bro. I'll look at shop. I actually haven't seen Shopify store. Look at that. You broke highs. You broke these highs. We're going back to 42,000 bucks. Like 99% sure you're going back to 42,000. We'll go look at shop and then we'll come back to everything else. Shopify on the weekly. Let's look at the higher range. See, that's the thing, man. Everything looks bullish right now. That would have look at that. That sucked. November 15th. That's basically when everything came crashing down. So the breakout would have sucked right there. But you're still on these relative highs, right? You see. I mean, you kind of have a big range here, but again, I would be buying, at any. It's look at the stochastic already oversold. You're about to close a bullish week on Amazon. It's just a lot of things look like they're going to recover soon. Look at that bullish day close. I'd be buying calls on Amazon tomorrow all day long, all day long, all day long. 4494, 4495. Yeah, same thing. Again, not too much movement, man. Not a lot of movement on anything really. Where's my portfolio at? I need this shit back at 100K. Because I'm down like 50%, 54. Yeah, I need this back at 50K. That's what I want. My nodes, we're at 4.77. We're strong at right now. Yeah, shop looks good, man. I think shop looks really good. I think right now, I think accumulation right now is pretty good. It can still possibly drop a little bit lower here. Um, but as soon as we close a bullish week on shop, I'd be buying it all day. Same thing with I think Amazon probably looks the same way. Look at that huge recovery on Amazon, right? It hit trend, right? So it still did not break trend. But it closed look at that. It closed the bullish week. It closed the bullish week on Friday. I had a bullish day. Oh, yeah, but that's crappy though. You do have a gap that you probably have to go back and fill though. Look at that. That's an ugly gap too. Ugly, ugly gap right there. Let's see. Ugly. Look at that. Ugly gap, dude. That is not a good gap right there. Look at that. Just massive gaps. Gap, right? Gap. Yeah, you have this gap right here. Wait, gap. Oh no, sorry. Right here. There you go. That's a nice gap on Amazon. But I'm bullish, man. It's hard to not be bullish right now when everything closed bullish. So yeah, I would say I would guess that maybe there's a good chance that everything starts recovering pretty soon. But we'll wait and see, right? Things can definitely change, but we'll wait. 5 minute, 5 minutes still looking pretty okay. 15 minute looks 15 minute looks like it's gonna barely close a bullish candle. You might see the pump up. 30 minutes still looks kind of funky. Yeah, 30 minutes still looks funky. 15 minute looks good. 5 minute looks really good. So we'll see what happens with Bitcoin. I think we can probably see that recovery back up here. Maybe see 43K sometime between today and tomorrow. But yeah, Bitcoin miners, everything else, I think they're gonna do really good, man. I think Bitcoin miners are gonna do really, really, really good. Facebook. Yeah, Facebook I think is going back to 320. Google I think is gonna keep going up. Remember those node fees? Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know. I gotta pay these. I will more than likely pay them today. After because I can't pay them right now because I don't have enough money to pay everything. Yeah, see, I think I need what? 50, I need 120 bucks to pay my fees, and I only have $81 right now. Whoops. I mean, I guess I can just send new address detected. What is this? I mean, I guess I can always just send it right now. I mean, I guess I can just do that live. Let me see. Copy address, send. We'll do $200 of. Actually, we'll do 180. We'll do 180. $180 of Ethereum to OXFB4. OXFB4 7145. 7145. Continue. Send now. See, verification is 627 19351 935. There we go. Done. Thank you, bro. Just for sure. Yeah, I should probably do that too. Thank you for reminding me, dude. Bartek, thanks, bro. I gotta make sure that does it get there? There we go. We got there. So let's go ahead and just pay it right now, just in case. I want to make sure. So pay all no fees. I'm paying 150. Jesus, so expensive. Listen. Oh wait, not that. Pay all no fees. Sure. Just want to make sure that they're paid for at least another like 30 days or so. 140 bucks to maintain four. So that means that for every month, right? So that means that when I get to 10 nodes, I'd probably be getting really close to like 300 and something dollars to maintain these nodes every single month. Every single month. There you go. There you go. Look at that. 47 days, 44, 41, 65. I should probably, how much do I have left? I have 100 and, how much ETH do I have left? 120 bucks. I have zero point 0.7 strong. Let me see. Can I pay the other ones? I think I'm gonna have insufficient funds, right? Yeah, insufficient funds. I would have to pay 111. I have enough. I have $123. How am I not able to pay these fees? It's weird. Why is it not letting me pay? Whatever. Does anybody know why I can't pay? I mean, I have the. Oh, it's dumping again. No, it's dumping again. If gas is low, just pay the 90 days in advance. Yeah, that's what I did last time. I paid everything last on December. That's when I paid for everything. It's all going to bounce around. Catch y'all later. Thanks for the time, Tony. Dude, thank you, Flair, for coming on. You know what? I think it's time for me to head out because I have been on for an hour and 40 minutes now. So thank you to everybody for joining on. I am officially 100% bullish on Bitcoin. More than likely, that means that every other crypto is probably going to push up as well. We'll see what happens here. But yes, I am 100% bullish on crypto, on Bitcoin. We'll go from there. I will pay all of my node fees. Thank you guys for reminding me. Thank you to Bartek and Rune for reminding me to pay my fees. and then we'll kind of go from there. But yeah, super excited for what we're gonna see in the next couple of days, next couple of months. Um, super excited about Bitcoin. I still have that initial target of, let me see, 15. Let me find the week. Here we go. This is my divergence target for Bitcoin. And I'll show you guys right now. Why can't I? Well, damn it. Look at that. So, well, down here, still, my target is probably going to be somewhere between 60K. And if we actually end up doing really well, we end up coming back here. But look at that. Look at that rejection off the 4 hour. We had a really nice rejection off that trend right there. So if we do manage to reject here, probably back down a trend, and then we run up. If this trend does not want to break, that is going to be an extremely big problem for all of us. I think that's what's going to happen. But as of right now, we'll see what happens. With that being said, everybody have a great weekend. Thank you for joining on. Good night to everybody. Remember to pay those strong fees. And I'll see you guys on the next live next week. Good night, everyone. Bye-bye.